friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree, and today we're doing a little reading vlog, or actually we're doing a big reading vlog, because this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I am officially reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm so excited. The amount of things that I've heard about this book, not just things, like amazing things I've read about this book. I'm excited. I'm also so excited that there's a novella in this series that's coming out on the 30th of April. And I know that I'm going to love this book so much that I am going to Lauren Roberts' book signing in New York on the 30th. You guys are coming along. I think that's how I'm going to end this video. Will be me entering the city and going to get my new book. But before I can even go to said book signing, I need to read the book that started it all. Obviously. Okay, also I did my nails to kind of match the vibe. How we feel? How we feel about that? I was very happy about it. I'm so sad. I need to go get at least a coffee. And it's really nice outside, so maybe we'll read outside, but I just don't know where. I don't know where outside we will read. Maybe a park. I don't. The thing about that is, there has to be people in the park. Because I'm not trying to get taken. Is somebody really gonna try to take a girl who's just trying to read A Little Enemies to Lovers? No, they'll take me, and that is the Enemies to Lovers. Hey, let's go get coffee. And then we'll. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. I ended up doing a lot of stuff and things today. I ended up not having to, but going to pick up my little cousin from school and take her to the doctor's. So that hindered me getting coffee, and then I had to go to Target because I got this really cool Lego. Actually, I'll show it to you because it's literally so fun, and I'm so excited to build it. Like, look at that. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I'm so excited about it. Oh, my father is cleaning my car. What the? This is actually really funny. Thank you! I love that. That's so funny. And so I got my Lego, and then I came home, and then I ate some pasta, and then I edited some pictures and put together a post. And can I put you guys here? No. Okay, so now I will start reading, because now that it's like almost 7 o'clock at night, it's fine. My phone's vibrating. I don't think I'm gonna answer that because I need to actually read. Or do I? The issue is I want to read, but I also really want to build my Lego. No, I'll read and then I'll get into it, because I think right now what's stopping me is that there's like, I don't know anything. I'm only on like the 6th page. I don't even know what's going on. I barely know who the main character is right now. So let me read, and then we'll build the Lego a little. Then I'll build the Lego. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna read, and then I'll do some Lego. Okay, guys. Alrighty. I am back with a little update on Powerless. I am now, I'm now 203 pages into Powerless, and I finally understand what's happening, to give you guys some sort of an overview of what's going on. So basically, this girl, Peyton, is an ordinary girl living amongst elites. Elites are people who have powers. So a disease wiped through their kingdom and killed a bunch of people, and the people that survived gained powers, and so they are called the elites. And the people who didn't get powers are known as the ordinaries. And so when this plague happened, the prince deemed that ordinaries still carried diseases, and that's why they didn't get any powers. So all the ordinaries were to be executed. Peyton's father was an elite and trained her to convince people that she's an elite. She developed her own power so she wouldn't get caught. She has a top power, not an actual power, that she uses to convince the kingdom pretty much that she is not an ordinary. But one day she ends up saving the prince of the kingdom, and when she meets the prince of this kingdom, he's very intrigued by her, but he doesn't realize that she is an ordinary, the one thing he has spent his whole life training to kill. So that's where the whole enemies to lovers kicks in, you know? And so since she saves the prince, she ends up in these trials. The most powerful elites are sent into these trials, and a few people with mundane powers are sent in to entertain. But since she saves the prince, she is immediately sent into the trials and has to compete. And not only is she fighting for her survival, because she has lesser power than the rest of them, she's actually powerless. Therefore, if they find out she is an ordinary, she will be executed immediately. I love it so far. It's really good. It's pretty fast paced. I love Kai. Prince Kai. He's perfect. He is perfect. He's so witty and charming and cocky bastard that it's he hits all the right marks. He reminds me of Hudson from the Crave series, kind of. And I loved him. So that's what this is giving. But also the main character, Peyton. Love her. She's a very independent woman. I don't need your help. I can do it myself. I'm a big girl. I can do it myself. I don't need the help of a man. But the thing that gets me is that she's a very independent woman, and he's like, no, I know that you can do it yourself, but let me help you anyway. I want to help you. And I love it. I love it. Also, enemies to lovers. Because the dagger to the throat, but not only one, a double dagger to the throat. Yes, please. I will eat out of Lauren Roberts' hand if she's gonna keep giving me that. They're literally flirting while sparring. You're flirting with me while simultaneously giving me a black eye. That's only okay in books, but give me more. Give me more. So yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Oh. I'm at the point they're just entering their first trial. And, okay, they said that these trials were going to be different than the previous trials because the future enforcer, aka the Prince Kai. But I don't know what that means in terms of like what the trials were like before. Like, I know that they said that they're deadly, but what's going on right now doesn't feel that deadly. Like, they're trying to get stuff off of each other. Like, I know the point isn't for them to kill each other, though. Like, they just have to get enough points, I think. I don't know if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But this doesn't feel too deadly, but it also could be because I only read Kai's point of view for the beginning of the trials, and I feel like not much scares Kai, and he doesn't have, like, I mean, he has a lot riding on the trials, but not as much as Peyton does. And it seems like this next chapter that I'm about to read is going to be Peyton's POV of her first time in the trial. Oh, see, I already see it here. It says different. That's all the warning we got. Okay. Let me get more clarification on the trials, and then I'll be back, because I need to understand this whole deadly thing. Like, I need to know why it's deadly, because so far it seems not that deadly. I'll be back. We'll tune back in a bit. Bye. That's so cute. Hi friends, I am back and I have finished Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And I loved it, genuinely. I mean, I knew I was gonna love it. I knew I was gonna like this book because of what I've heard about it. And give me anything enemies to lovers and I will eat it up. Eat it up. And so, this wasn't different than any other. I mean, it was different than any other enemies to lovers, but it wasn't different in the fact that I ate it up. It's really hot. I'm sweating. So my thoughts on this book. It was really fast paced. It was easy to get into. There's not a lot of world building. It kind of just throws you into the world and you learn as you go, which I like because then it doesn't feel like boring or like you're just being fed a bunch of information. Like, she's taking you through the world building as you're learning the characters. And you're learning it through the characters, not through, like, her just telling you stuff. If you know what I mean? I don't know. I said it before, I loved the female main character. Peyton is so strong and so independent and witty and just determined to live. She's so determined to live through this whole entire trial. And not just the trial, but her life in general, because she's spent her whole life training and learning to survive. So when she enters these trials, it's like basically her biggest test. It's what she's been training for her whole entire life. So it's really interesting to see that go through. Same thing, Kai Azar has my heart. He doesn't have my whole heart. I can't say that because Julian hate still exists. But this man has a piece of my heart for sure. Like, the way that he cares for Peyton, like, so good. Also, you get to see like his dynamic in the kingdom, and it's interesting because the king has 2 sons, and both sons have been raised to do separate things. Kai was born to be like the enforcer, so he is meant to be like the king's killer pretty much. So he's spent his whole life training for that. training to kill, whereas Peyton spent her whole life training to survive. So it's like, I had said during my updates that I wanted to know more about the trials and how the trials worked, and I got that answer. This book is really high stakes for the fact that like Peyton is trying to survive and not be killed, but when it comes to the trials, I feel like they're dangerous, get me wrong, like people die, but it's not as violent. And what book do I compare it to? Like the trials aren't as like dangerous and murderous as in like Fourth Wing or The Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's more like achieve this. They're not necessarily trying to kill each other, but like it can happen. If that's I think that's what I'm trying to say. Also, okay, I had said that something big had to happen within the politics of this world, and right after I said that, we got into more of the politics and like what's going on behind the scenes, like of the not the kingdom, because we know what's going on in the kingdom because we see it from the princes and stuff, but what's going on the other end of the like politics. We have the king and then there's something else. But I really enjoyed that plotline. I knew that something like that was going to happen, like, because I feel like that's a big thing in fantasy, like overturn the government, all that kind of stuff. And so I was excited to get into that in this book, which will lead me into the next book, which I'm so excited for, because the way that this ended, I was like, oh, it leaves you on a cliffhanger, and you definitely immediately want to pick up the next book, and I'm itching for it. But it comes out in July. Lauren Roberts knows how to write enemies to lovers. That's all I'm gonna say. Her writing is great, but the way she writes enemies to lovers is like no other. Oh my god. I need these two together ASAP. Because the way that Kai is with Peyton literally makes my heart melt, and I almost cried jealous tears because I want to be Peyton so bad, because I want that man. Like, he was saying things and I was literally on the verge of tears because it's like, why isn't that me? Why isn't he saying that to me? I need that. I'm so excited for the next one, and I'm even more excited for tomorrow when I travel into the city to go to Lauren Roberts' book signing and get Powerful, which is the novella in this series that follows Peyton's best friend, Adina, while Peyton is in the trials. So what all things that Adina is going through while she's in the castle or the palace, because we only see Adina a couple times in this book, but like we know her impact on Peyton and how much she means to Peyton, but we don't see her a lot during this book, and I'm excited to see more of her in her novella because I don't know, she seemed really cute and sweet and fun, and the way that Peyton describes her is just like happiness and bright and all that stuff. I'm so excited to read something from her perspective and see her little life. But anyway, I will catch you guys back tomorrow for our adventure into the city to meet Lauren Roberts and get up my book signed. don't know where did I... Oh, it's already recording. Alright, this is... Oh, you can't really see. This is the fit. I think I'm just gonna wear some Converse. I like kind of tried to match the book a little bit. So I have like a green top on to match like the leaves on the cover. Got the white shirt or the white hoodie, like, because the book is white. My nails are the color of the rope and like the flowers in Powerless. Black jeans because I like black jeans. And then Converse. So that is in like 30 minutes or so. I think we're gonna head out to the train station and hop on a little train to NYC. I also got new headphones today. I'm really excited about them. I'm really excited about them. How do I look, guys? How do I look? It's like you can't even tell they're on my head because my hair hides everything. Her hair's so big. It's full of secrets. Me. Should I bring Powerless with me? I feel like I should bring Powerless with me. So I can get Powerless signed. Yeah, probably. I might take the dust jacket off of it though, because I don't want the dust jacket to get messed up in my bag. Okay, anyway, nothing else is important to you guys. Anyway. We made it. This is unreal. It was just totally silent. All right. So it has been a couple days, but I did get, well, I didn't get this, but like, I got my book. I got Powerful. And I'm so excited. Also, screaming, crying, throwing up because I met Queen and she's so cute. Oh, I have a little picture. I'll put it up. But, dude, she's so cute. Like, literally the cutest little bean. I also got my Powerless signed as well. And I'm so excited. Also, look at how little it is. She's so small, but she's so cute. Also, I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, so it's not the white cover with the purple stuff. But yeah, she's the cutest little bean. It was really cool to be there for like the Q&A and have her explain more into detail on like her journey and process of creating both of these books and creating this world and little sneak peeks of maybe what will happen in the future with these books, and I am so excited. And so that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to come hang out with me again, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.